consciously eating.
Let's do this. We're gonna yeah, cast the third game. Let's see how this goes. If it's a clean 3-0, I would be surprised, honestly. But yeah, first two games were kind of decisive, though. On Ice Cold, they kind of feel like Holy had just, I don't know, a better read on the opponent, or his tactic was more spot on with the dragons on 2 base. Because Python literally had the same in mind. He just went for a 3 base, and then the scouting lagged. So yeah, in general, I think Python can definitely hold this. He just needs to be, I don't know, he just needs to be to step up his game. I know he can play way better. I already played him, and he yeah, he beaten me as well. So I'm really confident in Python to deliver something great now. Yeah, what do we see here? We see an opening, which is very similar to each other. So looks like a mirror match again. So we have a house here, which is already in an odd place. So usually you close this one, or you close this side, so the gate is kind of intact, and then you kill this stuff, and you kind of make a wall here or something. Or you completely shut off this one, and then you have the castle here, and then the gate is here, something here. But yeah, Holy decides to do something different, and yeah, the barracks shows us that we're gonna see Rex versus Beast, and Python putting his den down here is also like an odd thing to do. Not entirely sure why this is the place he chose. It's so disadvantageous, right? Like disadvantageous. Because units can get stuck here. You have less vision. Because it's the low ground. Why not put it up here at least? Yeah, it's an odd place. Not sure why he puts it there. Maybe he can give a reason in the comments or something. And yeah, we see a 1 Den versus Ron Rex opening. So Raider versus Wolves, I guess. And I'm not sure what Holy is waiting for with this worker here as well. It just looks strange that this worker is waiting there. Maybe he didn't want to send it back. I mean, there is gold in it, in a hand. So, yeah. So let's see what. Yeah, put the castle down, mate. Put the castle down. Nope, he's not castling. He is castling, but he's here. Oh, okay. Okay, that's yeah, that's a weird position as well, but it's okay. The wolf will not get in. Will meet the raider. The raider ignored and could have gone, yeah, attacking a bit earlier, but it's okay. It's not a big deal. We see, yeah, 1 Den expand. Interesting. Usually that's a build which is very, very old and doesn't really work anymore today. Just because of this unit here, the raider. Because raiders are so good, you can actually play Ron Rex Raider versus 2 Den. So yeah, that's how good this S tier unit is. Yeah, I think there should be a second Den coming soon. I mean, there are 3 wolves. 3 wolves theoretically are enough to deal with a raider. But if there's a second raider coming... there's not. Okay, so Holy is doing archers now. So there's nothing else coming. So the second Den is not really necessary. But yeah, if you pay Den, you never know. So maybe if there's more raiders coming, you want to have the second Den. And then you want to add snakes. And then, yeah, play from there. So, yeah, I don't see any workers being produced right now. Let's see production tab. Okay, 1 worker. Okay. So Python doing a very early dragon transition on 1 Den. Very, very risky, of course, but yeah, high risk, high reward. Second Den coming now. And yeah, the raider is here, but 4 wolves, I mean, yeah, getting surrounded almost. And yeah, now the raider's about to flash. I mean, you could flash down here, which would save the raider's life for good. Holy decides to jump just away. And now the worker, the wolves can actually catch up to him. Maybe he brings the archers now to help the raider. No? He just leave. Okay. Ah, okay. Now he pulls them. So yeah, the raider will survive. He can even flash another time. Yeah, Python trying to surround here. And yeah, now the flash needs to be used, I guess. Oh, oppa! Okay, yeah, and then we have 4 archers. So yeah, Python needs to retreat now, run away, or maybe deal some more damage to the raider. But yeah, he's not able to kill it. But he will lose a worker, a wolf for it, which is not great. And yeah, now we have 2 dens. And dragons coming soon. Let's check the units tab. How many workers do we have? Okay, 16 workers on both sides. So actually both players mining the same, doing the same thing. Economically both are equal, so to say. Okay, more Rex is added. So maybe, okay, we see some soldiers now in the mix. So it's gonna be like a push or something. Because usually you want to have, instead of 2 Rex already, you want to have another base. Get the next castle up. I don't know. They are a bit late, in my opinion. You want to have the Rex a bit earlier when you want to play a push here. So yeah. But anyways, the 3rd base goes up for Python, at least. Wolves are waiting at the high ground, at the choke. That's the right thing to do, 100%. I really like that. I would like to see snakes as well. But it's fine. For the moment, it's fine. And we see a 4th Rex going up now. And yeah, Holy is very passive this game. Has even a worker raiding around. And we have only archers and soldiers here. Okay, 3rd base is starting to mine. Some workers are transferred. The first dragon layers go up. This game looks very, very different. Both players are this time a bit passive, and yeah, Python is clearly ahead. Just not just by worker count, but in general, like the units he will have are superior to what we see being produced by Holy. Soldiers and archers actually lose versus wolf and drake. Properly controlled, of course. It's always coming down to micro as well. Like, you cannot just state it as a general statement. So yeah, let's see how the execution looks like. Okay, first dragon is out on the map. Base is kind of fortified now, so 2 workshops and 2 houses behind that. And yeah, Holy is just like 60 supply almost, 54 supply for Python. And yeah, Python decides to check if there's a 3rd, and there's not. So at this point you can just assume that it's gonna be something like an all-in. And it looks like Holy is about to take all his units and just walk across the map and attack. Interesting, yeah. Holy didn't show the worker, the soldiers here, so I guess he wants to kind of hide them. And yeah, he just had the archers here and the raiders, so that's enough. Like a little wall there. And yeah, now we have 3 dragons and they fly over. Not sure how many. Let's check how many archers do we have. We have 9 archers, and 9 archers are actually enough to deal with 3 dragons. But when we have like 5 and 6 dragons, that's gonna change. So far, no unit was lost, right? Ah, okay, one wolf was going down, but except for that, nothing else happened. And yeah, 3 dragons now flying in. I like the route that they actually fly up here to check for another 3rd base, possibly, and then just fly into the main, because there is like 0 fortification. And Holy just decides to push now, as I expected. We'll meet the wolves here, and Python should take these wolves back, honestly. I would not fight here, but luckily the units from Holy are not yet attacking. They are just walking. And now Python is also taking his units and just sending them back. And yeah, now Holy starts attacking. But yeah, in the main, I mean, there are 5 dragons now. There are only 3 archers. And there's nothing Holy can do. But Holy decides to just go over anyways. So now Python had to think about, how do I hold this push? And I think the 2 more dens will be helpful. This dragon will be helpful. Maybe put a tower even. Like one here, and then just hold position here and hold your ground. 2 more dens as well. So we are on 6 dens. And yeah, Holy's main is completely gone. And yeah, he cannot do anything against the 5 dragons here. And yeah, Holy is sending in all this Rex army. And yeah, the soldiers are pretty hard to deal with. And now with the archer support, I think there's not enough for Python to really fight this. Yeah, Holy taking some part of his army and just destroying buildings up here. I think that's not the right call. You want to have all the units here. Yeah, okay, he brings some soldiers over, but the position is nice. The archers are kind of surrounded by the soldiers. But yeah, the dragons now coming back, and I think versus the dragons, all the archers will not be enough. But yeah, the soldiers are still like troublesome to deal with on the ground. And even dragons have a hard time, or take just long to kill all the soldiers. And yeah, Holy is just at home. I guess he's busy microing here and making the most out of this push. Some snakes are now in the mix. But yeah, we have the dragons here killing archers. How many archers are there left? How many are left? Okay, 11 archers, and we have like, what's that? 8 archers at home. And yeah, then we have 3 archers here. Now 1 archer dies, so we have 2 archers here. So yeah, killing the snake charmer, nice idea. No more snakes will help. But yeah, he sent some worker back, and now he starts producing at the home. So we gonna start macroing again. And Holy is producing again. Only archers. It's a bit heavy on archers, but versus so many dragons, I get the idea. And yeah, now all the soldiers will die slowly. But I said, like, it's very hard to kill soldiers. It takes a long time, even for a lot of dragons. Although in this case, Python not using all dragons. Yeah, now he does. It's as if he's hearing me. And yeah, this soldier will die. And now we have a 2 base versus 3 base situation, and Holy is like so far behind. There's like 0 chance I see for him to come back. Unless he pulls something crazy off, like killing, I don't know, half the drakes we have on the map right now. But I think that's very unlikely, because 12 archers can never ever kill, versus 10 dragons can never ever kill more than like 2 dragons, even if the dragons are not microed, really. And yeah, Python does the right thing, puts down the dens again, and starts producing more wolves. Getting upgrades as well, very good. He's almost at 100 supply. And yeah, with dragons, it's very great, very good to have the damage upgrades. And yeah, now we have this little push here from Holy. And I guess Holy can just wait, honestly. He can just wait. Just produce your... Ah, okay, he lost a lot of dens, actually. I think he cannot wait, actually. Okay, now the dragons go into the mineral line, killing all the workers, I guess. Okay, 1 dragon will go down. All workers dead in the natural, but we have still the main there. And the dragons are actually retreating. What the heck? Come on, don't tell me you are afraid. With 9 dragons are afraid of 4 archers and a tower? No. Maybe he brings them back to hold position here. To not lose to this push. Smart call. You can actually do that. Okay, now we don't see anything because it's just so many units. And especially with the flying units on top, it's so hard to see what's going on. But I guess this push is now very much, yeah, fizzled out. There's no way. Okay, 1 dragon dies. So that could have been a bit better for Python, but I think this game is over. More archers are produced, but yeah, if you take a look at the worker count, like 9 workers versus 22, that's looking rough for Holy this time. Yeah. And here come the dragons again with 1 damage upgrade already. Yeah, at this point he can just right click and focus the archers one by one. I mean, 1 archer is literally dead. 6 HP, that is 1 hit from a dragon here. Okay, we have 3 dens now, getting more upgrades. Yeah, but that's smooth sailing now. Python kind of prolonging the game now by not being decisive with his dragons. I guess he can't. I don't know. I guess he expects the 3rd to be here. But yeah, there's no 3rd mate. You can just finish Holy at this point. Although there are a lot of archers again. But honestly, that's not enough, in my opinion. Not for this amount of dragons. Okay, adding more dens. And producing more dragons. Going 200 supply now. Yeah. Archers coming back now to defend here. But this house will go down. Not that it really matters and doesn't make anything supply stuck on Holy side, because there's just so little units. Okay, dragons now flying around again. Holy kinda knows this and is sending the archers a bit further ahead. Okay, now it's time to kill workers again. Yeah, I mean, 16 archers, 12 dragons. Let's see how this goes. Okay, now Python don't want to engage in this fight. He wants to, I don't know, keep blaming poor Holy. I think if I'm Holy with 8 workers, I think I'm leaving the game. I'm just calling GG. But yeah, he's having the fight in him. And okay, now comes the rest of the army. 120 supply. Okay, 2 dragons kinda guard this area for some reason. And yeah, the beast army is arriving. 2 dragons go down. No, 1 dragon. Oh, okay, 1 worker dies. Is it dying? That's the question. Is it dying? It's not dying? Okay. Okay, now the archers move out versus this little beast army we have here. And unfortunately, Python is a bit slow with reaction. So the dragons up here can fight now. No, okay. And yeah. Holy taps out. So it's 2-1. Nice.